Shola Olatoye out as the head of the New York City Housing Authority after weeks of complaints, many coming from Governor Andrew Cuomo, saying that the Housing Authority was a mess, the conditions for residents deplorable. Let's check in with Nate Rogers, who has the full story. Nate?
Bill NYCHA Chair Shola Olatoye said the decision to resign was her own, having absolutely nothing to do with mounting pressure from her critics to step down. Now, the 43-year-old was appointed chair of New York City's Public Housing Authority by Mayor de Blasio in 2014. NYCHA serves 400,000 low and moderate income families throughout the 5 boroughs. In recent months, Olatoye came under fire after lying to city council members about lead paint inspections following a Department of Investigations probe.
We have a lot of challenges at NYCHA. We have not accomplished everything I would have hoped for, and we have fallen short in some areas that are frustrating for me, for our residents, and for our city as a whole. But it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve the 1 in 14 New Yorkers who call NYCHA home.
Even though Governor Cuomo recently declared an independent monitor to oversee NYCHA, Mayor de Blasio said the Housing Authority is stable today because of Olatoye's service. De Blasio said apartment repair times were cut 70%. Also, significant roof work and heightened safety improvements, all under Olatoye's leadership.
So, I want to say thank you to Shola, because it was not an easy mission, and it was certainly a thankless mission, but it was a crucial mission, and 400,000 people benefited because of the work you did.
Now, in the past, we've showed you and talked to you about NYCHA's deplorable living conditions, including moldy ceilings, also several complaints from residents on their heat and hot water not working for long periods of time. But before today's announcement, de Blasio toured Ocean Bay Apartments, where 1,400 families living there will receive new bathrooms, kitchens, elevators, and boilers. The city is now investing a record $3.7 million toward NYCHA repairs.
It really needed remodeling, and we will, I could speak for residents, everybody was waiting on these renovations.
NYCHA's interim chair is Stan Briesenwolf. De Blasio said Briesenwolf has a proven track record after decades of service in New York's health and hospital systems and corrections department. Briesenwolf says he'll utilize NYCHA's resources to the best of his ability in order to help NYCHA soar. And following today's announcement, Olatoye would not talk about her next career moves, where she'd be working, or what she plans to pursue. She told us to stay tuned. In New York, I'm Nate Rogers for Chasing News.
Thank you, Nate. All right, let's bring in our A+ panel for tonight's show. Immigration attorney Afia Yunus back with us. Always good to see you, Afia. Republican strategist Jeanette Hoffman. Good to see you, Jeanette. And Essex County Chief of Staff Phil Alagia. Good to see you, Phil. All right, so Shola Olatoye. Jeanette, she's out of a job. Who's right? It seems like she's become the political victim or pawn in this de Blasio-Cuomo battle.
Well, I think the entire housing authority should be out. They're basically taxpayer-funded slumlords with the conditions in the New York City Housing Authority. However, I do think Shola is kind of the last person to be blamed for this, something that's been going on for years, probably decades. It's a major embarrassment to the city.
Is it difficult for you to agree with Andrew Cuomo?
Is it difficult for me?
It sounds like you're agreeing with him. You think the governor's got a point?
I think the governor does have a point. Whether or not he's trying to use it to score political points and embarrassing Bill de Blasio, that's another story.
So what do you think?
I think you can't.
Are they nitpicking on a few bad cases, and isn't there something to be said for somebody taking over a deficit-run department that was a mess before she got there?
I don't care how well you run the department. When you falsely certify that so many units were investigated for lead and that did not happen, you're gone. You can't stay. I don't understand how de Blasio is defending her. It's over right from there.
So, Afia, is this why people are so cynical about politics? Here you've got the governor and the mayor on opposite sides of this, and as Phil said, some clear-cut evidence that she did some wrong things. What do you think?
It just seems like nobody's talking sense anymore. I mean, it doesn't have to be black or white. It doesn't have to be she was all good or all bad. Maybe there were some things she did good, but there's also this false certification that happened under her watch. And people are dying of lead poisoning and malfunctioned appliances. I mean, there's some serious issues here.
Okay, all right, gotta leave it there.